All right, so I met this lady in 2008. We got married in 2011. We had our first child in 2011. We had our second child in 2015. We've been married for 10 years. We've been together for 13 years. We just recently found out we're brothers and sisters.
Is there any more room for me in those jeans? Looking good, like I like it. Is there any more room for me? Yes. The champ is here. The champ is here. Yes, let's get it. 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 Yo, YouTube. What's going on? Trey back again to hit you all with another video. Hope y'all are having a very great day. Hope y'all had a very great weekend also. My day is going absolutely fabulous. Big shout out to all the channel members, all subscribers of the Trey King Show family. And much love to each and every last one of you all. And you all, we have a video, yes. Now look, I'm trying to figure out what state this coming out of. And also, who are the name of these people? Now, the name that I got was the Man Brown 8. I don't know what the Man Brown 8 mean for us this couple ago, but it's very troubling also. Now, before I start this story, I want to send a special thank you out to my channel members and also to my subscribers for sending me this story. And also, keep those stories coming. Now, also before I start this story, I want to send a special shout out to Marcus from Atlanta Street Interviews because he did a video with Jemiah and Jay, who happen to be twins, who was dropped off in Atlanta from Chicago at a homeless shelter. So big shout out to you, number one, Marcus, for doing that interview. And also I did the story Friday for those who watched that story because I had a few people trying to come at me sideways like, Trey, you ain't going to shout Marcus out? I'm like, I didn't even know Marcus exists. I didn't know who made the video or whatever. I said to the guy who made the video, big shout out to you. But he shouted me out also, so I'm going to shout him back out. And also keep up the good work. And if there's anything that I can do for you, Marcus, please let me know. Now, anyway, now we got that off our chest right there. Because people like, you know, you ain't going to say nothing. But anyway, we're going to get credit where credit is due. Now, this story right here really baffles me. And I want to ask you all one thing for those who heard the couple of seconds video in the beginning. Now, do you think that this story is true or false? Do you think it's a skit? Because how in the hell can you be with somebody for 13 years? Yeah. 13 years, and you just now found out your brothers and sister. Talking about keeping it in the family. Look, when they say keep it in the family, they're not talking about like that. Now, recently, this couple went on TikTok, and I don't know why in the hell they went on TikTok or any other social media platform to air this out. Now, I don't know why this couple have been together for 13 years, have 2 children, and all of a sudden they decide to go on TikTok or any other social media platform and tell the world that they are brothers and sisters, and basically that they just found out. And a lot of you all may be wondering, well, Trey, how in the hell did they just found out that they were brothers and sisters? That's what I want to know right there, because you would think that by you all looking exactly alike, you can look and tell that's your sister, that's your brother. Now, I understand they say you should love your brother, you should love your sister, but they didn't mean it like this right here. They ain't mean it like this. There's just way too many other digglings and cookies out there in the world for you to get. Now, the guy in questioning looking like a damn Reginald, I don't know his name, and she looking like a Keisha, so we just gonna call them Reginald and Keisha. Yes, I don't know their last name also. He said this right here. He said, I met this lady in 2008. So if you met her in 2008, this your brother and your sister, where the hell was you and where the hell was her? Now, I'm going to ask you all this also. I'm talking to the couple right here and also to the public, you know. Now, if you met her in 2008, how did y'all get separated? Your brothers and sisters, right? Now, is this your full brother or sister, or this your half brother or sister? Because that makes a difference right there also. Because, you know, if your papa was a Rolling Stone and mama was a little thought out there giving that cookie away to everybody else, papa can be a Rolling Stone and mama can be a little thought too. Now, you may have a good chance of getting by with this because maybe people won't know who all their siblings are. Hell, I'm sure some of you all got siblings. You just now meet them, but guess what? You ain't laying down with them because sometimes, and I know you can't judge every book by a cover, but sometimes you can look, as in the case of this right here, you can look at a person and tell, you know what? Maybe we are some relations. And what's the first thing we say? Who your mama and daddy is, who you kin to. That's the first thing we say. So how you sit up here and look at this woman looking just like you and vice versa, ma'am? How you look at this man looking just like you, y'all looking like damn twins, and sit up here and say to the world that you all just found this out? I find that hard to believe. But anyway, the guy said he met this lady in 2008 and also says we got married in 2011. We had our first child in 2011. So damn, you didn't waste no time right after you got married. Was that the reason why you got married? Because you got her pregnant? But that's not important right there. Now, I want to ask this also. Now, was you all in foster homes like I said a few minutes ago? Was you all separated some kind of way? Or was you all separated by distance far as one person maybe staying on the East Coast, other person maybe staying on the West Coast, you had no contact? But the thing is this right here. How in the hell did you meet back up? That's what I want to know right there. And also, what are your last names? Because if your last name is Brown and her last name is Brown and you look exactly alike, guess what? It's a chance, a good chance, you may be brother and sister. So like I asked you all a few minutes ago, do you think this couple is being honest with us as far as them being brothers and sisters? Because sometimes people get up here and lie just for views and clicks. I understand that part right there also. But you got to be a thirsty person to sit up here and tell the world that, you know what I'm saying? I know every view ain't good. Hell, you know, we learned that through Tasha K and Cardi B. Every view ain't good. So sometimes, you know what I'm saying, it's just best to keep your mouth shut. But how you sit up here and just found that out? That's why I want to know. Did you have a blood test done? Did some family member come and tell you that, hey, look, that's your sister? Or did somebody come and tell her, look, that's your brother? And also, where is your family at? Because if y'all brother and sister, guess what? Somebody else know where your aunties and uncles at, where your grandfather and grandmother is. Somebody can connect the dots. Hell, where mom and daddy at? Anyway, now, the guy goes on to say also, we had our second child in 2015. Bro was knocking them down. It said we've been married for 10 years. For 10 years, you all been married. Now, you all had to produce a birth certificate, right, to get married, right? Now, on that birth certificate, did it not state your last name? Because I'm sure it did. So the only way your last name could be different is your parents had to change it. Or you was adopted, and that's how your last name would change. So in order to get a marriage license, you have to produce a birth certificate. So when you took the birth certificate down to the courthouse, did you or did you not notice that you all last name may be the same? And if it was different, maybe you all were separated at birth or something like that. Because I don't understand how you all can be this old. You look about 30 years old, and, you know, maybe 35 at the most. But what I don't understand is the fact that how can you all be this old and just now finding out that you're brother and sister? And also, do the children have any kind of health problem, mental problem? Because it had been proven when brothers and sisters or a family have relations with each other and produce children, sometimes, not all the time, those children have health complications and also mental disabilities. So the reason why I say that, because for you all to have two children, evidently wasn't nothing wrong with the first one, and evidently nothing is wrong with the second one, because you had the child, number one, the first one in 2011, and then you had the other child in 2015. So the first child is at least, you know, 12 years old at the most. And the other one may be going on 7 or 8 years old. So these children don't have any kind of health problems, which is a good thing if they didn't, you know. But like I said, you know, how did you all just overlook the fact that you all look just alike? And I understand that you can't, you know, judge every book by a cover. But when did the truth come out? How you all found out that you was allegedly brother and sister? You left that part out.
We've been married for 10 years. We've been together for 13 years. We just recently found out we're brothers and sisters.
Now, the guy goes on also to say, we've been together for 13 years. We just recently found out we are brother and sister, which is hard to believe right there. You all don't have no kind of family reunion. You all don't have get-togethers you go to. And also, evidently, you must not talk to nobody in your family for this to be true. And she must not talk to nobody in her family for this to be true, or unless it's a lie, or unless they are cool with it. Because there's no way in hell that you can convince me, number one, you may convince the world, but there's no way in hell you can't convince me that you all did not know that you all are brothers and sisters, if this is true. And that's why I asked you all in the beginning of the video if this is true or not. Do you think it's true or not? Because there's a lot of information left out. Now, the guy did most of the talking, as you all can tell, and the woman did very little talking. You know, and I understand we live in an age where it's all about clout, it's all about clicks and views, but this is a bad look right here. You know what I'm saying? Some things you shouldn't just do for views. And also, if this is true, why bring it out now? Why say something about it now? You know what I'm saying? I don't understand that part. Now imagine the ridicule that you all are going to go through if this is true from your family members who maybe did not even know that this was going on between you all, if you are brothers and sisters. But like I say, look, when they say keep it in the family, they didn't mean it this way. When they say love your brother and sister, they did not mean it this way also. But anyway, you all let me know what you think about this story, because it's a damn shame that you all been knowing each other since 2008 and got married in 2011, had a child in 2011, and had another one in 2015. And you've been together, married for 10 years, been together for 13 years. And now, all of a sudden, years and years later, over a decade and something later, you just now found out your husband and wife. And the first thing you do is not get a divorce, because he didn't say one time that he was going to leave her. She didn't say nothing. You get what I'm saying? And also, the first thing you do is go to social media and let the world know. I don't understand that. I find that very hard to believe. Now, some people were telling me this may be coming out of 3 states. I was trying to figure out, you know, the states that this is coming out of, and also these people's name and whatnot. Because I like to put an address, not an address physically, because you can't get no address out on the internet. I know some people do, but that's not what I mean. I like to put, you know, a name and a title, so that way when I'm doing these videos, I can address the person right. Now, they said 3 states. I'm not gonna say the state's name because I don't want nobody to get mad at me, but I'm gonna let you all guess what 3 states they say this come out of, which I find it hard to believe. But anyway, you all let me know what you think about this story. Do you think this is real or do you think it's fake? And also, for a person to sit up here and do this to make a video, shame on you, because I wouldn't have said nothing. You know what I'm saying? Just say, if I did know, which I do have a sister, and we all look alike. We got strong genes in our family, and evidently, Keisha and Reginald do also. Now look, that's not their name. They look like a Keisha and Reginald, like I told you all. That's not their name. But sometimes you can look and tell, well, you know what, maybe we do favor a lot. So let's see if we related before we lay down and have sex. That's the best thing to do. It's like you all just looked at each other, just jumped right in the damn bed. If this story is true. Anyway, you all let me know what you think about this story. If there's anything I may have missed or misinformed, which is not my true intent, please let me know in the comment section, or you can email me. We could talk about it more there. If you like the video, push that like button. If you like the video, subscribe to the channel. Become a channel member. And also share the video with your family and friends, especially the ones who you know are kissing cousins, yeah, kissing aunties and nephews, all that, nieces and uncles. Share this with them. Anyway, you all have a blessed day, and let me know what you think about this in the comment section. Do you think this is real or is it fake? Till next time, you all stay blessed, and I will see y'all soon on the next Trey King Show. And guess what? I'm out.